And welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06 Sonic Story. Last time we did White Acropolis, which was not as painful as it could have been. Medals were kind of a pain off screen, but oh well. You may notice at the end that ring counts are slightly off, and the reason for that is... Get off the rail, Sonic. The reason for that is I actually had to replay White Acropolis because I hit continue without saving and found out that if you quit a level, Sonic, if you quit a level, you actually don't get to save. You just lose all your progress. And since you can't save, then you're just kinda screwed. So, ring counts at the end may be slightly off. I think life counter maybe too. Actually no, life counter's fine. We didn't die in the last level. This is Crisis City, aka everyone's least favorite level. I'm okay with this level. It's frustrating though, but like aesthetically at least it's cool. But yeah, it is a hard level, especially the S rank. Fun fact, not off screen, just in my own time when I was doing a practice run, I actually tried to do this stage one-handed. I actually S ranked it because of a pure fluke. So I'm playing with two hands, and wouldn't it be sad if one-handed me is less good at this game than I'm better at this game than two-handed me. This is a game that's not that hard to play with one hand, and it's, according to me, maybe I'm just crazy, but the hardest part is hitting the L trigger, because the L trigger is kind of out of the way. Other than that, it's actually not that bad in a one-handed run. Again, we're skipping medals till later. We may end up picking up a couple medals during the speed section just to save some time and hassle later on, but we'll see. It's actually kind of a crapshoot anyway, so it's like I'm not, you know, confident that I'd be able to get it anyway first try. Crisis City is a short level, sadly. No, I'm just saying sadly, this level's a pain in the butt. Like, I personally am okay with it, but yeah, I also will fully concede that this level's a pain in the butt. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but it's true. Actually, this game has a very bad glitch. This level has a very bad glitch. There's an invisible wall. And in Shadow's level, you have to actually scale up here, just using the enemies. And there's an invisible wall, so when you do a homing attack, you actually hit the invisible wall and then die. So that will obviously come into play much later when we get around to Shadow's story, which again, after Sonic story, we'll basically get all the medals, do all the town missions, and then take kind of a break, and then do Thousand Year Door. If you didn't figure it out by now, we call it hints. And also assuming that the video with all the hints actually went up, and that wasn't the one where I lost commentary. I can't remember, because my memory is awful. And memory is awful. So awful I can't even remember that. I was gonna say my memory is awful. It's like memory. So there's metal up there, but again, we're not gonna pick it up right away. You have to basically scale up the enemies. It isn't too bad. This level's not bad, but it's very, very, very easy to not get a ring bonus at the end. So you want to go through as fast as possible. That's my advice to you, because ring bonus is absurd in this level. Like, look at this. Look at it this way. We have 200 rings. That's like 20,000 points, approximately. So if we got through the whole stage without dying, we would have a guaranteed S rank. The problem is, getting through the stage without dying is a complete pain in the butt. Actually, we can't even get the medals. We cannot actually get the medals, because you actually need a power-up that you don't even get until much later in the game. You actually need a power-up that you get much later in the game to actually get the medals. So that's just a teensy bit awkward. I will explain how to get it and show where it is, but I will not actually be able to get it. Actually, save a little time. Oh man, these guys are jerks. And the camera will not pan whatever I do. Metal's up there, I think. Wait a minute, where's the metal? It's on one of these platforms. Oh boy, stop shooting. Oh, it's right up there, I think. Is it possible? Yeah, I think this one is actually impossible to get, from what I gather. There's one in Sonic's that is, I don't know if it actually is this one, but there is actually one that is near impossible to actually get. Without a special power-up, I think it is that one. Or it could be the one up here. I think there's a medal up here too. Don't forget to hit A to jump. Again, there's no physical panel, but you need an item that allows you to infinitely jump upwards to basically get that, from what I've read, or use the bounce attack, which you get much later. So we will not actually be able to show that medal until later, unfortunately. And I have no words. I don't even know what happened there. But yeah, this is why you want to build up a good time, because you have no chance of getting a good ring bonus, if you ask me. It's like near impossible, because I think the cards are randomly generated, somewhat triangulating based on your position. That sentence made a lot of sense, but it's somewhat based on your own position. Light dash, just mash square to get through that part with relative ease, relative being the key term there. The medal's just up there, so you can jump to get that medal. I think I missed it. I'll have to check the footage back. I don't have audio cues. If I had, headphones connected to the other computer, I'd actually be able to, hear it. But then I'd have to like have the cord wrapped around my neck. So I don't want to do that. Lag. See, this stage is like all-time bonus. Wow, one-handed me actually did a better job at this stage. Because I didn't fight any enemies, I just went strictly for time. That is actually a little bit depressing. That stage is super short. It really is. It's like off-puttingly short compared to some. But we only died once. I was expecting to die at least twice, so that's part of the reason why I went so fast. So, cutscene.
No matter where we go, all we see are ruins. How can this be our future?
How could it come to this?
Could it be true? If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when Iblis was freed, and his flames were released into the world. And you have this person to blame.
I see it! So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis trigger?
Blue Hedgehog.
I'll send us back in time to the point when the Iblis trigger was alive. What the? Who was that guy? He looked just like Shadow.
This is terrible! According to the data, the princess died when she was kidnapped by Eggman. Apparently, Eggman's battleship exploded. The date of this incident was 2 days after the Festival of the Sun.
If we don't return in time, Elise will die on board Eggman's battleship. That means...
Yeah, I think so.
I'd just like to point out that the phrase, if we don't make it back in time, is really stupid because they can time travel.
You guys are so slow. Look.
A Chaos Emerald! You've already found one!
Well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
What? Heh!
Have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but...
You mean we've got to go through there?
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't be late. Same to you.
Such camaraderie. Okay, so now we're moving on to a separate level, and this is actually the second longest of Sonic stages. No, third longest. There's one that's really freaking long that I keep forgetting because I block it out of my mind. It sounds hilarious. But to a point, it sounds hilarious, but it is actually a little bit true that I do block a certain stage out of my mind. But that's a story for another time. So now, of course, it's time to go back in time to when we were in Crisis City and get the medals there. So thank you for watching. And I shouldn't actually do my intro yet. Just cut to the medals. So the first medal's on the second rail. You can either land on it from above or just jump on it naturally. The second medal is on this large ramp. It will be behind the enemy, the worm there. Third medal we already saw in the main project, so not spending much time. Immediately after that, medal number 4. Go on the building, through the springs, and you'll automatically pick up the medal. No hassle. The medal number 5 is another one we passed right by on the rail. I actually missed it here. Medal number 6 is at a later checkpoint. This area, basically go up, and after the rail, look for a box sitting by itself. With that box, there'll be a spring, bounce up, and voila, you get the medal. In the tornado section, it's sort of near the car. You can actually use the car to get back up onto the platform after getting the medal, and homing attack it. And I actually figured out how to get this medal. It's a little bit of a problem. Take out that enemy there, make sure you do that. So you have to actually jump up onto that structure over here, even though you're not supposed to. If you don't kill that one enemy, when you homing attack, you will hit the enemy and probably throw off your momentum. Medal number 9 is after these pipes. There'll be those blocks, and there's the medal. That's all. So, medals collected, so thank you for watching, and I hope to join me next time for more Sonic 06.